Welcome into the 15-minute weather. I'm meteorologist John Zeigler with meteorologist Courtney Aitken. How you doing?
Doing all right.
Yeah, I'm not well.
I know.
The wild lost.
But the wild lost. We're tired. Allergies are horrendous.
Doesn't that make you more tired?
Yes, it does. It makes you real cloudy. I was outside in the backyard and I was like, throughout the morning stream, we're out there for like 3 minutes at a time. I was like, I'll live. I'll be fine. Very first hit, I come back in. Triple sneeze. Just like bam, 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 all in a row.
On air?
Not on air, like as soon as I was done.
I'm coughing from choking on my spit, not pollen, but
but it's a rough day. It's a
yes.
rough day.
No, I mean, everybody's complaining about pollen. Like I said, I get hit in the fall, so I'm okay.
Yeah.
The wild, I only got 3 hours of sleep. It is hard to focus on this job on 3 hours of sleep.
It's hard to focus on anything on
I'm
3
like
hours of
trying to
sleep.
think, but we don't have scripts. Like I'm like line. I'm like, oh no, you got to think of that your
Line.
own.
like, who is this play about us?
Oh man, I think the weather's been great. I've never seen a May without rain. This morning we had some rain showers at 3 or 4 in the morning.
Yes, and I put the radar in. Let's just go straight to graphics. I wanted to show the time lapse because I wanted to see if we caught the rain on the time lapse, and it moved through so quick that we didn't even catch the rain
before the sun came
on the
up.
time
The sun's
lapse.
starting to rise now. I mean, you're seeing light at like 5 a.m.
Super early, but
Yeah.
yeah, if we zoom in, I rewinded.
That is a tough on-air word.
Anyway, there it is, and it's gone. You seen that, South Park? That's how it was, essentially. It was in and out, and there was a couple of lightning strikes, and I was telling John this earlier today. I got the notification on my phone at like 4 a.m. There is lightning in your area. You should have those set up, by the way. They're very helpful for safety.
How do you do that?
So, depends on what weather app you like to use. You should use the Kare 11 app. But if you just want to go bare bones and do the Apple Weather app, you go into your settings. Usually it's already on, but you can toggle a switch that says lightning notification. So that's what I would do. But I thought that it was fake because I couldn't believe that we actually got a little bit of a stormy storm.
Yep, stormy
in the
storm.
area this
And
morning.
it was 0.02 at the airport. So.
0.02. So, I mean,
You'd think with a storm rolling past, it would be more than that.
right, but it was so quick that it just didn't do it for us. But we had that south wind that made it a whole heck of a lot warmer this morning
Yes.
than it was yesterday morning. So it's been comfy, 60s. And as we look ahead,
beautiful.
we're in the 60s, then we're 70 by noon. Thing about today is it's going to be really, really windy, and we don't have the red flag warning here in the metro, but areas out to the west do. And even in the metro, we're looking at wind gusts upwards of 30 miles per hour at times. So even if you weren't planning on burning anything outside, I'm sure most people probably aren't. It's going to be tough with the pollen blowing around today. So that's something to think about. Highs are in the 70s for us, mixed bag, 60s, 50s up north. Look at Grand Marais. 42.
Good old Grand Marais.
Good old Grand
Thunder
Marais.
Bay up there. I just found out viewers in Thunder Bay, Canada, watch us.
All two of them.
No, there's 100.
I'm kidding.
You know what's crazy? Well, there was only 2 people that messaged me. You could be entirely correct. But I've never been to Thunder Bay because I don't cross the border up that way.
Seems cool, though.
There's like a lot of people that live there.
Yeah.
It'd be the second biggest city in our viewing area.
That is interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm like, all right, because it's bigger than Duluth, so
Heck yeah, Thunder Bay.
Thunder Bay, we should start putting them on there. But I was looking up north of there because they're just north. It's probably like 38 today.
That's insane.
No bueno.
No bueno. There's your red flag warning. That's also no bueno. Starts at 10 o'clock today, goes all the way through 9 o'clock at night. So we stay windy even after the sun goes down. Low humidity, strong winds. It's a recipe for wildfires if you're careless. So just don't burn anything today. And also, like, if you're a smoker, don't throw things out the window. That can cause problems. So just be mindful today. It's going to be dry. It's going to be windy. Here's a 7-day, starting to look really spring-like. We have all 70s and 80s when it comes to our highs, and lows are at or above average too. So,
Yeah, I mean, 72, 70, 78. Friday getting into the 80s finally.
finally.
I just feel like I was just pulling our European model all the way through the 7-day forecast, and it gives us like a quarter of an inch for this whole period. That's not good.
So I've been wanting to ask you, what do you make of like these rain chances? So we've got the Thursday one, we've got the weekend one. I was listening to you this morning.
I wonder if I could go to the computer and and figure it out.
See what you can do.
Should I take a walk to the computer just so you know it's about a good old 50-foot jaunt.
I know that y'all can't see this at home, but we get a lot of steps in going from the backyard to the weather center, and then when we come over here, this is a separate studio, and the green screen where John is at the pewter, that's a good 50 steps away. So we're getting our exercise.
Yeah, exactly.
That's good.
All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to pop the old Euro on here.
I have also been looking at the Euro over the last few days.
Can you see this? Does this work? Oh, it's not working. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Wait.
There it is. It sometimes just takes a sec to populate on there.
All right, here we are. It looks a little weird, but so you see these little guys develop out here on Thursday, more in central Minnesota. To me, it's the same kind of front that comes in from Canada. It just doesn't, it's going to be exactly the same. I'm not saying you can't get a little one to fire off there, but the timing of this would kind of be but notice how quick it goes. It's passing. And that's not ideal because when you're looking at a setup here, you don't want just passing. And then you have this low to your north. At this point, you're probably, here, let me save this so I can draw, because without drawing, nobody knows what's happening.
You got to draw. It's the
agree?
Rules at this point. This is quickly turning into a drawing podcast.
It's a competition. Who would win? Okay, so here's that one. Now I can draw. So you see, this is how you know it's passing. You see how it's going perpendicular. It's moved to the movement, right? So if that's the movement in the arrow, and then you see that it's up and down, then you know it's passing. Because people always ask me what's training, right? What's the difference between a passing shower and training showers? Well,
and that's a good question. Training is like it's just sitting, it's lingering, and that's when you get the really heavy rain. It would be the exact opposite direction. It would be like this. So you have this area moving with the movement that is hitting the same zone. It's not perpendicular, it's parallel to the movement. So this is perpendicular to the movement. It passes over it. If you have parallel, so if you would have just moved this, you shift the green to fit into that circled area, that is parallel to the movement. It hits the smaller zones, but the same area longer. But I think that's called training, right? It'd be like you have trains, like a little train car. You see this train idea? It's like when you're sitting at one of those crossings and the train just feels like it drags on and on forever.
You're on the tracks.
Yeah.
You're on the tracks. This is getting messy. You're on the tracks. All right. Clear. All right.
Clear.
I feel like I broke it. All right, there we go. And then underneath this on Friday, you're going to see, oh, shoot, I don't think I have the right graphic in here. We're going to change it again.
Stand by.
It's okay.
It is okay.
I'm a limo driver. All right, why doesn't that work?
What are you trying to do?
I was trying to get it to Sunday.
You have the GFS on there?
I have the Euro.
You can get the GFS to Sunday, I bet.
The GFS
or you could use that surface map, the different one.
Do you trust the GFS?
No.
You know what? Dream's dead.
That's Dream's dead. I feel like you said that yesterday, too.
Did I?
It's kind of depressing.
That's never good. I also don't want to just ruin people's time because their time is valuable.
Time is money.
Okay, we can keep going. Go ahead and take it over.
Take it over. I don't even know what we were talking about.
Just
all right, let's talk about tomorrow. So we have 70 tomorrow, lots of sun, less wind. Yes, there will still be a breeze, but northwest at 5 to 10 is a whole heck of a lot better than northwest at 35 to 40. So tomorrow looks a lot milder. It'll be clear.
It's a better day.
It's a better day. I mean, if you look at the sky cam in the background there, it's literally shaking because that's how windy it already is.
It's also Minnesota, so today is a good day.
Today is a good day.
I mean, you've been here in January. Which one would you rather have? 30-mile-an-hour winds and and sunny, or 48 below zero.
If those are the options, like, I will be a windsock. Like, I
Nice.
will be a kite.
That'd be like saying,
give me all the wind.
That'd be like saying, would you rather have me hit you in the hand with a hammer or give you a teddy bear?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It's
like
insane.
there is no choice. It is, yeah. Anyway, highs over the next 5 days. Get warmer. Friday, if you like it warm, summer-like, that's going to be the day for you. We're clearing things out. Friday looks dry. Thursday, there's a rain chance. Saturday, Sunday, there's a rain chance. But you were saying earlier, we need the rain. It's been a really dry start to May, 2 weeks straight without any rain, minus what we saw this morning, but that was barely anything. And the chances that we have here over the next handful of days don't look super impressive right now.
No, I mean, Sunday has an actual low come through, so Sunday is the best chance, I think, bar none.
Morning or evening, you think?
I don't trust any of that. Just during the day and evening.
Yeah.
Usually, when you're more than 4 days out, you always say evening and night. It's just, it happens in the morning and midday, but 1 in 10.
More active weather tends to be afternoon and evening.
Yeah,
generally
you got to
speaking.
use the instability from the day.
Right.
It makes sense. And then the low-level jet stream strengthens when the sun goes down at 9 o'clock. So there's two things working there at night. The low-level jet actually produces most of our rain. It strengthens at 9, and it weakens at 6 a.m.
And that's a question that was always on tests. You remember that?
No, I don't. I've asked many people to do a research project on it, and they're like, nah, I don't get it. I'm like, sweet. No one really knows.
Yeah.
I mean, oh well.
Oh, well, guess we'll never know.
It matters, though, a lot, because what we do know about the low-level jet is it carries moisture. It's like the gasoline pump you hook into your car, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, it's like the
car is the low, and then the gas is the low-level jet.
Love how there's got to be a sound effect in there.
Right? Otherwise, you wouldn't know.
Just
I'm just a walking DJ.
it's just a walking noise machine. No, but it's so true. The low is the car, and then the jet is like it's like the interstate. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's a good way of looking at it. 7-day again, because why not? I feel this is what y'all want anyway, isn't
That
it?
is true. Research.
Give the people what they
yeah.
want.
Maybe I should just go on air for 3 minutes and just give them a 7-day. Because if that's what they say they want.
I mean, during wall-to-wall, I've definitely done that before. Like, radar freezes, I'm like, all right, I guess I'm just going to do 3 minutes of the 7-day.
Wall-to-wall, like in nadir time?
Yeah, I mean, like, if you have, like, a nadir, not a nadir, but, like, a severe thunderstorm
Okay,
that's,
and it
like,
freezes?
outside of the
Oh,
metro,
sure.
but you're still on because why not? And then the radar takes a little snooze.
Yep.
Got to do something. And that something is the 7-day. Do we have any holidays coming up? I feel like this looks very blank.
Father's Day.
Father's Day, that's soon.
Is that a holiday?
Yeah.
Nah, it's in like a month. Month and a half. Month? I don't know the day.
It's like the weekend of June 19th or something.
Yeah.
like
Oh yeah.
that,
I'm
something
going
like
to
that.
I'm going to the casino and golfing.
It's a good Father's Day.
My friend, I'm going.
June 21st. That's what our director
Nice.
just told us. June 21st.
So the golf course in Mystic Lake is one of the nicest courses in the state, and we're gonna play it.
Is that north of here?
It's good old Shakopee.
That's
south and
got it right.
southwest.
Okay.
So it's like Valley Fair. The amusement park is there, the horse track is there, and the casino is there.
There's a horse track.
And
That's
there-
cool.
Yeah. Yeah, if you really want to dig into like your gambling addiction, sometimes I go to the horse track.
Really?
I bring my kids, and then they bet on the
I bet
horses.
that's fun. For
No,
them.
I mean, we don't. $2 or something silly.
Well, yeah, that's what
like
I did.
$2 on a horse.
When
and
I went to the Kentucky Derby, I was like, all right, $5, and then I would just do the one with like the most.
How
fun
cool
name.
was that?
It was so fun. Like I knew that none of the ones that I picked were gonna be the winners. I just
picked some
liked the
underdogs?
names.
Oh,
like
okay.
the one was called "What in the Literal," and I was like, that's something I would name a horse. So like $5, you know, why not?
Straight Cash Homie was the best horse.
Straight cash. That's funny.
Anyways, so all right, well, you'll have to go to Shakopee. That's just kind of
Okay.
it's all happening there,
It's all happening. It's where it all is.
and we're all happy now. All right, bad transition out.
All right, we'll see you tomorrow.